Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After grabbing a gun, Steffy shoots Luna. Was she compelled to kill Finn's daughter? According to previews for the bold and the beautiful, Steffy Forrester might shoot Luna Nozawa during a gun grab. Will Steffy have to defeat the daughter of John Finn Finnegan? Sheila Sharp was unable to remove Luna's weapon, so she ended up being the first shooting victim. Soon enough, Liam Spencer will also fall into Luna's shooting range and suffer the same fate. You can bet that Steffy will be enraged once Liam sustains serious injuries. Steffy might seize the weapon from Luna and beat her in a fit of rage. Steffy might threaten to shoot Luna if she gets any closer in this situation. Even though Luna doesn't believe Steffy is capable of shooting, she might be caught off guard when Steffy fires at her. According to the most recent spoilers, Luna is the third hospital patient. If she is at fault, Steffy would have to tell Finn that she shot his own kid. Naturally, given how far Luna has gotten out of hand, Finn will hopefully understand. Finn should understand that Steffy took the necessary precautions to protect herself in light of what transpired with Sheila and Liam. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the most recent spoiler indications, Luna is the one gunshot victim who is reportedly going to die during surgery. Liam will eventually recover from this experience, even though he should remain unconscious for some time. Similarly, except than losing a second toe, Sheila seems to be going to be fine. Luna appears to be on the verge of a terrible end, but will it turn out to be a fatal ruse? The fact that Luna is confirmed to be returning to the show in September may be a sign that her death won't be genuine. Of course, it's also possible that Luna will reappear in a spectral form, but a staged death is also a possibility. Perhaps Luna's fake death, like Finn's, is a like father, like daughter scenario. In any event, according to teasers for the bold and the beautiful, Finn will receive updates on some astounding Luna news, so tune in. Is Lee actually lying about Luna's death to hold her in captivity? Lee Finnegan may orchestrate Luna Nozawa's death and keep her in prison, according to spoilers and updates for the bold and the beautiful. This might be Lee's strategy if she wants to sever Luna's connections to John Finn Finnegan. Lee made a statement in the episode from July 7th that shocked Finn. What if Lee goes on to say that the world would be a better place if Luna didn't exist? The question of whether prison can actually hold someone like Luna might worry Lee. Viewers are aware of Sheila Sharp's many escapes from justice, after all. Lee could worry that Luna would somehow end up back on the streets as Sheila did if she is caught and returned to prison. Given that Luna has already received one pardon, Lee's concerns about her possible freedom are legitimate. There will be a gunshot after a dramatic altercation between Sheila and Luna, leaving Sheila injured and in need of medical surgery. Later on, it seems that Liam Spencer might also be shot, but could leaks hint at Luna as the third victim? If that's the case, Lee might have a special chance. Lee once took Finn out of the hospital in secret to tend to him and aid in his recovery. Fans may recall this. Lee knew the truth, but everyone else thought Finn was lost forever. What if that plot is approached differently in the show? Lee may be trying to confine Luna in order to keep her away from Finn, even though her objective in that situation was to ensure Finn's survival. In Lee's opinion, this might be the only way to sever the father-daughter connection. Lee may choose to keep Luna as a captive in a secret place, rather than let her die or go back to jail. This would give the Luna plot a new direction on the program, and put Luna in a terrible situation that she would really hate. Imagine Luna waking up, chained to a bed in a remote location, or perhaps imprisoned in a cage. According to a recent script leak, Luna and Lee will appear together in an episode in September, raising the possibility that they may interact, and that Lee will kidnap Luna. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Finn died, but they also suggest that one character will not survive surgery. This means that just because something is announced, it doesn't mean it's real. Lee may assert that Poppy Nozawa may have contributed to the secret, and that Luna did not survive. Maybe the sisters will work together on this fictitious killing plot, as we know Poppy will surprise Lee when she refuses to back down. In any case, Luna will be in the center of the drama all week long, and we'll keep you informed of all the startling developments. Bill's horror, Liam's more victims. The incredibly late preview clip for the bold and the beautiful was finally released, according to spoilers. Liam Spencer is seen hurrying to the art school, but there will be 2 more victims of the shooting. Bill Spencer is also upset about being cut off from his own son. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Lee Finnegan, who is still speaking with John Finnegan, should be our first focus. They're discussing Luna Nozawa. Both concur that Luna was a product of her upbringing rather than a nasty person at birth. That does not, however, absolve the girl of responsibility for her past actions or her current behavior. Fans are aware that Steffy Forster Finnegan was supposed to be shot by Luna, but Sheila leaped to remove the rifle from Luna's grasp. Then there was a gunshot during the battle. The faces of both women were shocked. Sheila appears to be the one shot, and Luna's eyes are more shocked. Because Luna loved her grandma, she might lose all self-control in this situation. According to Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the preview footage also features Liam breaking through a door. It appears to be the door of Wyatt Spencer's former beach house's temporary art school, though I'm not positive. Liam was supposed to save the day because he had a brain tumor nonetheless. Since receiving his devastating diagnosis, Liam has felt that saving Steffy and Kelly Spencer before it's too late is his job. Along with Bridge Forrester, fans will witness Finn and Grace Buckingham dash into surgery. Nevertheless, only 2 patients will recover even when 3 enter the operating room. Additionally, there will be a scenario in which Bill is seen racing to the hospital. Presumably, Bill is aware of the incident. But both Rich Forrester and Taylor Hayes prevent Bill as he tries to see Liam. I'm not sure how they choose who visits the young man, though as Tridge is unrelated to Liam, Bill feels bad and wants to make things right, although when he knows that everyone is upset with him for Luna. How will Bill accomplish that, then? Luna appeared to be a good girl when she initially appeared on the scene. It's almost too good. She was in love with RJ and wanted to collaborate with Forrester Creations. We then discovered her past. Her desire to identify her biological father was intense. Despite her mother's best efforts, Luna blamed her for her unsatisfactory childhood. However, we later saw another side of Luna. Surprise, surprise. She wasn't the girl who fell in love with RJ because she was so sweet. The ruthless killer who cheated on RJ with Zend was Luna. She gave the impression that she had been drugged by her mother's crazy mints and had fallen asleep with them. Luna tricked us. She led us to believe that she was a good girl with problems with her father. However, she proved to be a villain in disguise. Luna didn't hesitate to kill since she knew how to do it. Most likely she could do it as she slept. Was she born wicked, though? Or was she led down a road of darkness? Lee doesn't think Luna was a nasty person from birth. She thinks she still has some hope, but only if she receives the necessary assistance. Lee continues to hold Poppy accountable for her daughter's behavior. Luna still needs to develop the ability to accept responsibility for her acts, though. That was the first cause of her predicament. Luna continues to hold Steffy responsible for the course of her life. Finn doesn't want her in his life since she hurts his family, but Luna is unaware of this. Luna wasn't an evil from birth. She became this way due to her disordered thoughts. This will have fatal consequences, as we already know. What do you think? Do you believe Luna had a bad birth? Or do you believe she has a chance? Please share your opinions in the space provided for comments below. Sheila's transformation from psycho to savior. It all began when Sheila fell in love with Deacon. She has been led down a respectable path by the love of the reformed ex-con, who has put a lot of effort into improving his own character and image. She is no longer preoccupied with plotting and seeking retribution. Despite her strong desire to be a part of it, Sheila has been staying away from him and his family, keeping a solid job at Il Giardino, and most importantly, following Finn's advice to avoid them. Sheila developed a bond with her severely disturbed granddaughter, Luna, along the way, but they are not co-conspirators. In fact, the new better Sheila has made every effort to influence Luna in a constructive way. She has put a lot of effort into guiding the errant young lady back on track, encouraging her to let go of her fixation with Steffy, whom she accuses of preventing her from seeing her father, Finn. Sheila has even urged Luna to move out of town in order to start again, and avoid the situations that might lead to her re-entering the criminal justice system. There could not have been a more fitting conclusion to Sheila's journey from maniac to rescuer. Sheila acted quickly after Remy told her that Luna was carrying a gun, and recalled her vows to get rid of Steffy and to go out with a bang. Sheila arrived at her son's house in a desperate attempt to save his wife after failing to get through to Finn, who was ignoring her texts, and alerted Taylor to Steffy's danger. Sheila became interested after hearing that Steffy had been called to Hayes Beach School and was experiencing problems with a new teacher named Miss Sunshine. Sheila figured it out and hurried to the school after discovering the origami that Hayes had created in class, which included an image of the sun, a shattered heart, and a moon. The woman who had previously viewed Steffy as her enemy was suddenly riding to her aid. Sheila begged her to put down the gun as Luna pointed it at Steffy, but Luna refused to back down. Sheila was shot while attempting to grab the rifle away from her because she had no other option. It was the last phase in Sheila's incredible journey from lunatic to hero. In an act of selflessness, she risked her life to save Steffy. Sheila's only option at this point is to hold out hope that her brave action will eventually allow Finn and Steffy to accept her into their life.